Hello? Hello? My suncatcher's popping off right now, but I don't think you can see it. Mind all the blue tack on the wall. This was all things that were once stuck on the wall that now aren't. I need to redo that. It is the 8th of November. I feel like this year has gone really fast, but also... No, I don't have another point to that. I dug out my journal that I started the year on, which is a wicked one, and I think I was painting that, so I got white paint on it. But look how pretty it is. I might have to get another wicked journal for part 2. I decided to look at, I think it would be really fun to read this back and see like where my head was at, because this is such a... Okay. Yeah, I thought I would dig it out and look at my New Year's resolutions and see what I've done, what I haven't, and if I can get any more done in the next month and a half. Okay, I start every journal. Hiya, Tess. Yeah, you sit there. Yeah. What were your New Year's resolutions? I think they were probably to eat treats, and you did that. They were probably to learn how to control your big feelings a bit more. And I think you've done that a lot. You've improved a lot. And you learn that what time dinner time is. And you come and tell me very promptly, is it dinner time? You're about 10 minutes early, Odie. Yeah? About 10 minutes early. But that's okay. Shall we have dinner then? Because you did have it late yesterday, didn't you? You were very patient. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back. I'm back. Yeah. Let's look at my goals. I set up every journal. Like the very first page, I always do like a collage. It's basically like printing out my Pinterest board, and I just do it for every journal. Just like a fun way to, I guess, manifest or just put into pictures the vibes that I see for myself in the next few months. But yeah, before that, I did the resolutions. We have 3. Number 1, learn to cartwheel. I think every year I either put learn to cartwheel or learn the splits, and I never do it. I never do it, do I, Otis? I never do it. And this year is no exception. I feel like the cartwheel is kind of scary because you're going upside down and then you can fall on your head, and that's like kind of scary. Whereas the splits is not. So I feel like next year I'm going to do the splits, and I'm actually going to do it. Maybe. Number 2 was write a play. I don't know why I wrote that, but it turns out that I've done it. In August of this year, I saw that a playwriting competition had opened and the window for submissions ended like the 2nd of November. And so I decided to just challenge myself to write something to submit, because I've wanted to write a play for so long, or like, I feel like as a teenager I wanted to write like a movie or a TV show, whereas now I love theatre, so I wanted to write a play. But it's just so, like, a blank page is so intimidating that I just never knew how to get an idea into something tangible. But yeah, when I saw that in August, I was like, 2.5 months is probably not enough time to write a proper play, but like, it could be enough time. But yeah, like maybe 2 months could be enough to write like a first draft. I felt like that having a deadline could like then give me the structure to just like struggle through it and just to figure it out as I went along, and I did that. Is the play that good? No. Am I that proud of it? No. But I'm proud of the fact that I did it, and it's done now. And so I can tick that off, which I'm proud of. And number 3 is pour into friendships. And I wouldn't say I could tick that off. 1 out of 3, I feel like that's usually what I do, is 1 out of 3. And I'm proud of that. I've decided to join the ranks of divas with a Substack. I've made a couple posts, but I feel like I could do a bit more. I feel like I need to like properly understand Substack. Like there's the feed vibe, and to me, I'm gonna use it like Twitter. I never like properly ever posted on Twitter, but it's giving me that vibe. So I'm gonna insert the post that I did yesterday, which is how my week is going. I've had quite a week. I realized that when I scroll on social media to ignore my problems, it just makes me more anxious. Which, I mean, I feel like we all know that. But when it's like, when my anxiety was like at a higher level than normal this week. So it just kind of put that all into perspective. So, and I have my actual Substack. And I've only done a few posts. I did a little like intro post, and I did basically like a Q&A with myself. I did like all of my favorites. So if you care about my favorite color and meal and movie and song and musical, then it's all there for you. I also posted a poem, which I feel like I want to do more of. And then I posted like a weekly vibe of just like every day of the week I just kind of took notes of things that happened or things I thought about, and then I compiled them. I added some pictures, like I saw Benjamin Button, the musical, and yeah, I just like yapped. Some days were just yapping, but that was fun, and I feel like that's probably gonna be my most frequent post, is like weekly roundups. I just have to actually stay committed to taking notes every day of the week, but I will do that. I need to get better at the notes part of it. But yeah, that is, I guess that can be one of my goals for the rest of the year, is to find like a schedule and a rhythm with Substack. This is my current journal. I am Barbie. There's something about like writing to-do lists and writing your plans on a piece of paper that I love. So I've started using this a lot more. We're a week into November, so it's not exactly the start of November, but I haven't properly like written down my goals for the month yet. So I thought I would do that. I think it's not just gonna be for November. I was thinking about it and I came up with the journal prompt of who do I want to be going into the new year, or like what changes would I like to have made in my life going into 2026. So it's not like pressure to do all this in November, but just like thinking about the next month and a half, in like the most ideal situation, what would change for me, and how could I bring about those changes. So it could be like read a few more books, or start working out regularly, or try a new recipe, or focus on one of your New Year's resolutions that you haven't done yet. I guess kind of like getting a head start on New Year's resolutions and not putting all the pressure on January 1st. So that is the journal prompt that I'm gonna do. Like I came up with some answers to this prompt before I wrote them down the other day, and like literally 10 minutes later I found a solution to one of the problems I was having that I wrote down. So I guess when you write them down, you're inviting solutions. Yeah.